about, having a calm demeanor, managing expectations, and just, going out there and doing your thing?
Yeah, well, at the end of the day, you got to remember we're just playing a sport. We signed up for this. This is what we do to have fun. So just remembering that this is a fun game. Have fun with your teammates. You're out there with your best friends, and cut it loose and have fun.
What are some of the things you have worked on that you're like, all right, I can improve this, and to kind of gear up for week one?
Yeah, I think especially this offseason, just my leadership skills and getting the guys to rally around me and play for me and serve them. That's what I've been working on this offseason.
You mentioned leadership and being out in front. Like, how different has that for you the last couple of years when you're used to doing that, and then, Quinn's starting, and now you're having to kind of reassume that?
Yeah, you're a little bit behind the scenes trying to talk to guys one-on-one, but this year it's nice you full throttle and be the guy, and I'm blessed to be in this position.
Who's standing out in that receiver room? I know some new faces. What's Emmett Mosley looking like? Live with Parker. How's he coming?
Yeah, they've been having a good offseason. Parker had a really good spring. It's nice with the addition of Emmett. Wingo and Demo look good, and these young guys have stepped up. Khalik's looking good this summer, so we're fired up. We got a young but talented group.
Arch, how does that preparation going into this season where you're the starter compared to last year where you got into a few games but spent most of your time as the backup?
Yeah. Well, I try to just prepare every day when I was a backup like I was a starter, so it shouldn't change this much. Just now you're taking the 1 reps, and it's been fun, and I'm excited for the season. Can't wait.
Family aside, who do you watch? Who do you study? Which quarterbacks do you kind of take bits and pieces from?
Yeah, I watch a lot of Joe Burrow and Josh Allen. Those are my guys. Obviously Mahomes. So I like to take bits and pieces of everyone, and I like watching the other guys, other great players.
Is it funny that, all right, you mentioned these guys, but you've seen them here for as long, all these guys that you, how surreal is that?
I remember watching Josh Allen when he was at Wyoming here, throw it, 75 yards.
Yeah,
so it's cool to see him where he's at now.
You had the Joe Burrow look with the shades earlier. Is that?
That's right, yeah. Joe Burrow, he's got all the swag and the style. I don't know if I've got as much as him.
Who's a guy on the roster right now that maybe we're not talking enough about going into the season, but by the end of it, be like a household name?
Christian Clark looks good. Having C4 back's good. So we're excited about all of them, and I can't wait.
No free ads, obviously. But what are like the consummate Austin experiences you feel like you really get to enjoy? Like, are there restaurants that you like to go to?
Yeah.
What do you think about?
I love the restaurants. Kind of reminds me a little bit of New Orleans, that aspect. A lot of good places to eat.
What's your favorite?
Going on the lake. I don't know if I want to say my favorite.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to send them off.
No. But, there's a lot of good spots. Terry Black's is good. A lot of good Tex-Mex spots.
You a Matt's guy?
Chips and queso. I go to Matt's every now and then. You get wild in there. My brother goes to Matt's a little bit more than me.
I had mentioned Matt's a couple times.
But, it's a good city.
Your dad said you're rooming with Garrett Nussmeier here.
That's right.
Your impressions of Garrett. What do you know about Garrett? What do you like about Garrett?
I love Garrett. He's the man. He's a coach's kid, so he knows ball. We went to Walmart last night and got food, so he's the man. I'm glad I got built a good relationship with him.
Were you able to walk into Walmart and no one knew who you were? Y'all just were like,
we took a few pictures, but it was good.
How ready would you say you are for everything that's coming this year? I mean, it's going to be a lot.
Who knows, yeah. I think I'm ready.
Eli told us you've been really careful about your diet. What's the daily Arch Manning diet right now?
I've been trying to be careful. I'm trying to limit fast food a little bit. It's hard to eat it well here. It's Cane's, it's McDonald's, it's fried crab legs, everything we got here. But in Austin, I try to tone it down a little bit.
Did you? What was that GQ article like where you're saying your nutrition secrets?
I don't know. I don't really read much of the stuff out about me. So what was it?
No, they interviewed you. It was like your nutrition.
Yeah, I try to limit the fried food. Try to, I don't know. I'm trying to eat all I can right now.
Yeah, good luck.
Are you developing new strategies for your student ID for keeping it close?
Yeah, I know. So I actually ended up finding that one, and then we're all fingerprint now, so I don't even need it.
What did that experience tell you? What being a student at UT would be like when you went viral for that immediately?
Yeah, that was interesting. It was like my first week on campus. Graduated early. Lost my ID, and then I got a FaceTime call from Sark saying the girl, because they can get into the building, the ID, she went right into his office and gave her my ID, and he FaceTimed me with the ID. I was like, great. It was a good first week, and then went viral. So.
Did you see the fan in the stands at DKR with the flag of your ID?
Yeah, my mom sent me a picture of that with a girl with the flag, or a guy with the flag. That was cool. That was pretty funny.
Would you have been able to sign the ID? Like, since you got a deal with Panini, would you have been able to do that?
Yeah, well, I mean, I went to Charleston last summer, and I think someone stole my ID actually. So I don't know where it is.
Oh
anymore,
no,
so
like your
you can
actual
find it.
license?
You can track. No, I got my real
Okay,
license.
okay.
My student IDs. Yeah.
Oh, do you think there's somebody getting into bars as Arch Manning out there?
Maybe. 21 now, so it's fair game.
It's not Hyde, is it?
Yeah.
They're not walking into Stark's office though, thank goodness.
Yeah. That was pretty ballsy.
You say you don't read much, but people are projecting you as you haven't even started, week 1 as a starter, but saying you could be the number 1 pick in the NFL draft next year. I mean, how do you process that, eliminate that from your thinking? I mean, how do you deal with that?
Yeah, I mean, I really don't pay much attention to anyone, what they think, besides my coaches, my parents, and some close friends that will tell me the truth. But I'm not worried what other people think. I'm just going to go out there, have fun, play my game.
What was that Texas A&M run like? Find the end zone, get up. You kind of hit the mean mug right after.
Yeah, it was cool. Once I'm in the game, I'm just kind of do what I can to help our team win, and that was fun. I got to contribute a little bit in front of a great atmosphere, so it was cool.
What did you make of the response to you and Wingo going to the neighborhood? Everybody loved it, but like, it's got to be fascinating that you're just like, you have to just like, I'm just hanging out with my dudes.
Yeah, Wingo's a great guy. He asked me to go to the camp a few months back, and I knew he would do the same for me, so I went. And it was cool. He's a legend down there. All those kids want to be like Wingo. They know his dance moves, his touchdown celebrations, so it was cool to see.
Were you more famous there or was Ryan?
He was. I was backseat. He stole the show.
Did you try Emo's Pizza?
What's up?
Did you try Emo's Pizza?
We had it. Yeah, we had it at the house the first night.
What'd you think?
It was good.
It's a little controversial.
I'll ask you about the offensive line. Some new faces. How are they gelling in the spring? And what's one thing that we don't know about this offensive line?
We're good. It's kind of a new group besides DJ, so it's a good group. I feel like we're really close. Cole Hudson's kind of taking charge, and I'm fired up.
Can Trevor still dunk?
Trevor can do about everything. I played basketball with him this offseason. He's a good player. His brother's really good. We're trying to get him to Texas, so yeah, Trevor's a stud and a great guy.
How much do you juggle quarterback, NIL responsibilities, and just that whole world? How do you juggle that?
I'm trying to get all that stuff out of the way before the season. So obviously you want to take advantage of what you can and make the right decisions on partnering with companies. But I'm more focused on ball.
How much do you pay attention to branding, imaging, that sort of thing? Like, what's the right place to go to? Obviously, there's a ton of advice.
Yeah.
But I mean, how much do you kind of make that call? Say, hey, I want to do this. Hey, I do not want to do this.
Yeah, I think I kind of go with my gut and see what other people have done and who's done it the right or wrong way. And I got a lot of support with my family and go with my gut at the end of the day and try not to do too much.